Yay Networks. Welcome to A Sandwich and Some Lovin' podcast. I'm Kelly Raspberry Evans with my husband and my podcast co-host, Alan Evans.
Trade in the house.
Trying to throw him off a little bit tonight.
What's so funny?
Well, you pointed and I didn't respond because I'm not a dog.
I was counting you down.
I know. I can see the numbers. Anyway, we've got this new contraption. Everybody on this side of the Sandwich and Some Lovin' podcast is having fun with our new way of broadcasting, and especially Alan and our wacky marketing department.
Speaking of wacky marketing department, I was chatting with our live studio audience as they were filing into the auditorium here, and Wacky went crazy with that last podcast. All the content about A-Train at the singles mixer.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, man.
Have you gotten any personal?
No,
nobody sliding into your DMs?
no.
I'm getting more. I've had 2 this week of women reach out to me about people using your photos to scam. One woman was the friend of someone trying to convince her that you weren't wooing her. Apparently, same story. I'm dead.
You're dead.
I was killed in a drunk driving accident this time, honey.
Oh, that's a new one. I haven't heard
yeah,
that.
And but you're raising your sons, you know, and anyway, but this guy, he sent her like proof he has this long story. The ultimate goal is to get money, right? That's the ultimate goal. And they do they will put in the time, they will work over a year or two for a big payday. And apparently this scammer sent her an $800 and something thousand check as proof. And the deal is hoping you'll deposit it and then they'll, get money. So it's a way to get money out of you and wipe you out financially. So I told her, I said, I hope you don't fall for it and stuff. But anyway,
I did have you mentioned
2 came in this week.
I did have a lady slide into the DMs from Belgium.
Yeah.
Yeah, she was like, she is, I guess, when you're from Belgium, are you German? Wait a minute.
Well,
when you're from Belgium,
they speak German.
They speak German, but you're Belgian?
Belgians? You're Belgish?
I can't believe we don't know this. When
Belarus? No, that's something else.
No. When you're from Belgium.
Belgiumite?
How do we not know this?
Belgiuminium?
Good eye, mate. So anyway, she was from Belgium, and she said, hey, I finally found you. And I'm like, here I am. She said, dude on TikTok, he's trying to scam lots of people. She goes, I'm going to my police, like local police. I'm like, do it.
Good luck. I mean, I don't know that.
Please do it.
I don't know that it does any good, but because once you report one and they block them, they just use your photos for somebody else. You're in the web. You're in there.
Yeah. It's all my hair.
That's what it is. They choose you for your hair.
That's why I can't wear.
And the fact that you have a dead wife.
That's why I can't wear a fedora.
It makes you more sympathetic.
Right. Okay, babe. I have a housekeeping item. I keep forgetting to do this.
What?
And I want to announce something relatively important. Oh yay. When we were doing some house cleaning, I went
literal house cleaning?
Yeah. Like, remember 3 weeks ago? We were doing a lot of house cleaning, just collecting stuff to give to charity.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So I went out to one of our storage units, and there was a box in the back of the storage unit. I was like, oh my gosh. I was like Arthur Clarke when he went into Tutankhamun's tomb, and he pushed the stone door away, and he looked into the tomb, and he had the light, that was like me in the storage shed.
Scary.
Yeah. So I went into the storage shed. I'm like, oh my gosh. I had my little light, and I went in the back, and I saw a box. And it said, a sandwich and some lovin' on it.
Oh.
I was like, oh, wow, what could that be? So I looked at the box. I opened the box and it went, wah! And this light came out like Raiders of the Lost Ark.
Being a little dramatic.
I found.
For entertainment purposes.
I found about 20, a sandwich and some lovin', branded hats, black and gray, brand new from the original Cancun trip.
How about that? The very first one. So it's not dated.
No. There's
I mean,
no
we
date on
started
it.
we dated him after that.
We dated him after that, but this was from the very first trip.
How about that?
Reason I bring this up is we've had a few people say, "Hey, how come y'all don't like do any merch anymore? I got no merch. Can I get some merch?"
We got 20 hats.
I've got 20 of Sandwich and Some Lovin' hats, and I've got another, I'd say 30 Get It Babe hats.
Okay. We got rid of this. Yeah, okay.
We got rid of the shirts. We got hats. So the Get It Babe hats are black and gray with on the front in white. It says Get It Babe. So I'm just throwing that out there. If you would like a hat, email. I think the best way to do this.
I'm not in charge of shipping.
Right.
And packaging and none of that.
Is email me at podcast@kellyandallen.com. First come, first serve, $25.
Well, that's reasonable because you got to do the shipping and stuff. It's not cheap to ship them. And then we're not making any money off of it. No. Hats, y'all be surprised how expensive it is to produce those things. It really is a lot.
So anyway, all that hubbub to say, I found some Sandwich and Some Lovin' hats.
If you really want one,
email me at podcast@kellyandallen.com.
I should be wearing a Get It Babe hat so they can see what it looks like.
I know.
We'll maybe bring one next podcast if there's not an overwhelming demand for them between now and then.
This is why we have a wacky...
Babes are cute, though.
This is why we have a wacky marketing department, because we're so bad at marketing. You and me.
What was your degree in? Was it in marketing?
My MBA was in marketing. But that was in 2008.
What's changed?
A lot. 2008?
But the principles are still the same.
Yeah, the principles are the same. That's true.
What's the number one principle of marketing?
The number one principle of marketing?
I don't know. I'm just like, what would it, number one rule or the number one, what's the point they hammer home?
Well, the one that was always hammered into my head were, I think, the 5 principles. Timing, the right timing, frequency, creative, offer. There's one more. Timing, frequency, creative, offer, and
something.
What am I forgetting?
I don't know. I didn't take marketing.
Timing, frequency, offer, and creative. It might be the top 4. Okay. I'm obviously forgetting
that 5th one.
I'm obviously forgetting one. Anyway, hats. Email me.
H for hats. Marketing. The 5th thing is hats.
Yes.
Because everybody loves a hat.
Yes.
Actually, everybody loves a t-shirt. I have so many t-shirts. It's crazy. Every time you do any event, they give you a t-shirt. I'm like, I don't need another t-shirt. I don't need another t-shirt for nothing.
I bet you don't have as many t-shirts as I have.
No, you've actually done very well with all the swap parties we've done over the years. That you've sold a lot of them because some of them were collectors, like some of the Ed Hardys that were more expensive. You know, you've really whittled down your wardrobe.
Do you know Ed Hardy? It's funny you mentioned that. The Ed Hardy shirts that I have are the originals, like when they were really popular, like in the mid 2000s.
Before John Gosling got involved from John and K+8 and tanked it.
Right.
I remember they had a huge opening at North Park Mall, which is like the Rodeo Mall kind of in Dallas, where all the art installations and all the expensive stores. And we were invited. It was a huge VIP thing to go to the opening of the Ed Hardy Christian Audige.
Mm-hmm.
Was that store?
He was the designer.
I think that, I don't even know if that store stayed open a minute. It was right when it just crashed right after that.
Yeah. But I've seen people running around wearing Ed Hardy stuff, younger people.
Well, yeah, everything comes back around.
That may not realize that it's a brand from the mid 2000s.
Oh, I think they know. Everything comes back.
But it's not the same. Like,
it's not the originals. It's
no.
knockoffs.
The artwork isn't the same. It's just not the same stuff, I guess is what I'm saying. It's kind of like, weren't there a lot of jeans companies that did the same thing? When they came out, they were really expensive. Remember True Religion?
Yeah.
They were real expensive.
And that's the ones where they had the big horseshoes on the butt.
Yeah. Now you can run over to frickin' TJ Maxx and find True Religions.
Yeah, everything, eventually everybody gets tired of it, I guess.
Yeah.
That's why you go with the staples, wardrobe staples, as they say. Talking about the 90s and stuff, the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame just announced their nominees for the class of 2026. And these are not people, these are just the nominees. So they've got 17 nominees this year. I don't know how many they whittle it down to, but you can vote online. I think you go to Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, just Google the website and you can vote there for the next 2 months. They'll reveal who is getting in April, and then have the induction ceremony sometime this fall. So, like I said, there's 17 nominees this year. I want to see how you feel about some of these.
Okay.
They've got 7 who are back on the ballot after being on previously and not making it in alphabetical order. You got the Black Crowes.
Oh yeah, big fan.
Yeah.
That was my first concert. 1990.
Mariah Carey. Can you believe she hasn't gotten in and she's been nominated? Billy Idol.
Yep.
Iron Maiden.
Wow.
Not in yet.
Run to the hills.
Joy Division / New Order. Why is it / I don't know. Joy Division / New Order.
I don't know.
Oasis.
Champagne supernova in the sky.
And Sade.
Smooth operator, sweetest taboo.
Yeah, so it's the second time the Black Crowes have been up for it. The third time for Mariah, Billy Idol, Joy Division, New Order, and Oasis.
Oh, wait a second. This is like the Pro Football Hall of Fame. You get nominated, but you actually may not get in.
Right. This is just the nominees, not who makes it. So then we've got 10 first-time nominees. 10. Again, alphabetical order. Jeff Buckley. Isn't he the one that everybody always sings Hallelujah?
Oh, yeah.
Isn't that him?
I think so.
Phil Collins.
First ballot.
Absolutely should get in.
First ballot.
And his health is so poor right now.
Yeah, he's not doing well.
He's not doing well. And that's not a reason to induct him, but
do the right thing.
He deserves to be in.
Do the right thing.
100%. Melissa Etheridge.
Another one I've seen in concert. She opened for the Eagles at Texas Stadium on that Hell Freezes Over. She was great.
Yeah.
Oh, she was great.
Lauryn Hill. A bit problematic because she's such a diva.
Oh.
Like, she just won't show up sometimes for concerts or show up ridiculously late. But Lauryn Hill, In Excess. I love In Excess.
Mm-hmm.
Michael Hutchins, may he rest in peace. I think, was it Michael Miklos? Did he give me the biography the biography of Michael Hutchins? It was a very good read. Learned a lot that I had no idea about him.
How did he check out again?
He hanged himself, but was it suicide or was it, I think they call it autoerotica, that he just went too far and he didn't mean to die. Some people get pleasure out of the choking thing.
You got to change your voice.
Why?
All that.
Why?
You just said.
Why?
Well,
I'm an adult
whatever.
and I can have adult conversations.
Okay.
New Edition.
Wow.
They deserve to be in.
Bobby Brown?
Yes, they deserve. They were at a very transitional time in music, and they had a huge impact on the whole boy band scene.
So huge. Didn't he have some transgressions of some sort?
Bobby Brown?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
A lot. Remember when he and Whitney Houston had their reality show?
Oh, gosh.
It was a mess.
Is he still with us?
He is, but Whitney's not.
No,
their daughter, Bobby Christina, is no longer with us. It's terrible.
Wow.
Pink.
Yeah.
Shakira.
Yeah.
Luther Vandross, the late Luther Vandross.
Put him in.
And Wu-Tang Clan. And this is like really interesting timing because one of the founding members of the Wu-Tang Clan just passed away. I have that here. I don't want to mispronounce his name or get it wrong. Where is it? Oliver Power Grant. He was one of the founding members of the Wu-Tang Clan. He was only 52. They haven't said why or how he died, but the original lineup, you had RZA. Rihanna named her son after RZA. They were, so I think Wu-Tang Clan will get in. Old Dirty Bastard was in there.
Whoa.
I guess it's GZA, GZA. If you got RZA, it's got to be GZA. Method Man, Raekwon, Ghostface Killah, Inspector Deck, You God, and Master Killa.
With all due respect,
I think I said those very well.
Phil Collins, the Black Crowes, Iron Maiden, Luther.
I don't know how many you're allowed.
Maybe Oasis. In my opinion, that's who I'd go with. That's who I'd put in.
Well, we'll see. You can go online and vote.
Oh, you can?
have it? Yeah, you can go online. Go to Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. I don't know the exact website, but just Google it and it'll take you there. But like I said, you can vote for 2 months. And I think you can vote every day.
Billy Idol should be in. Put Billy Idol in.
Yeah, there's a lot of good
I
ones.
mean, Mariah Carey, she's a legend. She's not, I don't think, a rock and roll, but she's an entertainment legend.
Yeah, it's kind of interesting. I think like Dolly Parton and them were saying, but I'm not rock and roll. Why would you nominate me? I think Dolly Parton initially declined and then she changed her mind because it is such an honor. But she was like, I'm not rock and roll. So
speaking of rock and roll, are you done with that one, babe?
Yeah.
You are going to love Legacy Box. You know, becoming a parent changes how you look at memories. While we're savoring and saving every moment with our kids, suddenly you start to realize a lot of important memories from our childhood. They're trapped on VHS tapes, camcorder tapes, photo albums, crammed into boxes labeled "Do Not Throw Away" and shoved into an attic. Those are at risk of being destroyed by heat, moisture, disaster, time. And once they're gone, they're gone. That's why you need Legacy Box now. They're the world's largest digitizer of home movies and photos. And the process is so simple. They send you a Legacy Box and you fill it up with old VHS tapes, pictures, film reels, slides, DVDs, whatever you've got. Their team in Tennessee carefully digitizes it all by hand. They send you back the originals plus digital files on the cloud or a thumb drive. Ordering a Legacy Box is one of the best things I've done for my family because now instead of just telling my kids about that crazy vacation I took to the mountains when I was a kid, I get to show them and relive it with them. And right now, during Legacy Box's Father's Day sale, you can save big while preserving your family's history. Visit legacybox.com/sandwich to get started today. That's legacybox.com/sandwich. It's the little things that make a big difference in how I feel. Now, for me right now, it's about stretching. I didn't realize how stiff I was until I started doing it. I love when I can stretch a little further than before. It makes me feel refreshed when I'm done. And you know, a little makeup refresh can make all the difference too with Thrive Cosmetics, my go-to clean makeup routine year-round. Now, of course, their Brilliant Eye Brightener and Stella Champagne is always in my makeup bag. Actually, I need to reorder more. I'm almost out. But it comes in 32 shades, and the Shenna Mint Green Shimmer looks really fun for summer. Their Empower Matte Precision Lipstick Crayon, it's really amazing. It gives you a beautiful color that lasts without feeling dry. They have 18 buildable shades, and I love the Dusty Rose Kaiza color. I think that's how you pronounce it. But the best part, for every product you buy, Thrive donates products and funds to help communities thrive. So far, they've given over $150 million in products and cash to over 600 giving partners. This is beauty with purpose. Amplify your summer look with Thrive Cosmetics. Go to thrivecosmetics.com/sandwich for an exclusive 20% off your first order. That's Thrive Cosmetics, CAUSEMETICS.com/sandwich. You can't scroll your phone for more than 30 seconds without seeing somebody talking about GLP-1s. Maybe you've been close to trying them, but you're not a needle person, or maybe you're looking for a natural alternative. Well, let me introduce you to our podcast sponsor, Veracity. Their Metabolism Ignite, it's a natural plant-based GLP-1 alternative that is doctor recommended and clinically proven to help reduce hunger. Just 2 capsules with breakfast every morning. It's all you need. And one of the first things I noticed was I wasn't thinking about food all day, that food noise you always are constantly battling. Metabolism Ignite has no allergens, no caffeine, no negative side effects, and we love that. It's shown to reduce hunger by 85% and clinically proven to help lose an average of 9 pounds in 90 days. We really love that. Look, this stuff is sold out 10 times for a reason. So before it sells out again, make the switch to GLP-1s the natural way. Head to veracityhealth.co and use sandwich for up to 65% off your order. Once again, that's VERACITY health.co for up to 65% off. Make sure you use our promo code sandwich so they know we sent you.
Good segue. As I see things in my feed sometimes I swipe, sometimes I click, and I'm engaged. And I had something come.
That's successful marketing.
Yes. And I had something come through my feed the other day.
Oh my gosh, y'all. This has been nonstop since you introduced me to it.
And I was like, this looks really interesting. It's this dude, he's British. He's all over social media, but I found him on Instagram and he did a reel. His handle is ANTO, so Anto Sharp Clips. Anto Sharp Clips. And the clip I saw was he'll post an artist or a song and it's done in a different way. So the one that got me was he posted the Bee Gees doing Night Fever, but it was like hard rock.
Heavy metal.
He called it metal, but it was more like hard rock. So I was like, oh, well, that's got to be.
Oh, you're such a heavy metal purist.
I am. So I thought that looks pretty interesting. So I clicked on it.
Don't you just do that in like Chat GPT?
It's freaking amazing.
But I mean, don't you just like you can tell anything to AI and they'll convert it for you?
I think so. But anyway, the Bee Gees Night Fever in hard rock format.
Really good.
It was really good. Another one I saw.
Have good lyrics and a good beat. You just had some guitars and
it was great. And
you could probably do a banjo version. You could probably do a polka version.
Sure. He had Phil Collins in the air tonight as country. That was great.
Yeah.
He had what's that Eminem and Rihanna song?
Monster. There's the monsters inside of my head.
Yeah.
And the voices. Or is it the one?
No, it's the one about
I love the way you lie.
Yeah, he had that one in 50s soul, and it was really great. So anyway, just hearing a song in a different format that you're so used to hearing in that, like the Bee Gees is 70s disco, right? And then hearing it as hard rock, it's like, wow, that was really cool. Anyway, check it out if you like music. And ANTO Sharp Clips. And the dude's pretty entertaining too. Looks like on his YouTube, I went and checked his YouTube out. He's got a lot of like horror stuff, which was weird. So he does a lot of music, and it's his reaction videos. He's like watching these and he's reacting to the music. But then he had a lot of like scary stuff, and I was like, what? I don't understand like what his.
He's reacting to the scary stuff.
No, it was just like short films. I guess that he made or something. Yeah,
I don't know.
But he creates a lot of different content. But I like the music part of it.
I wish I was creative. Everybody's always sending me memes about martinis and stuff, and I'm like, man, I wish I could think. I mean, I like martinis, but I'm not that creative.
That's not true.
I'm really not. The older I get, I don't have any good ideas left.
I think you short sell yourself on creative.
Good ideas left.
I don't think that's true.
No,
you're a very good writer. And when you write stuff, it's very good.
Thank you, honey.
Like Kelly writes, if you don't know this, good, strong, dear, sweet, clean lizard. She writes all the podcast descriptions.
I'm getting a little less descriptive.
And I think they're great. Kelly says, "Hey, can we just do AI?" I'm like, "Why would you do AI? Because you do it much better."
Well, they let you do that now. But they were saying, I just saw this, because I'm not 60 yet, but I'm getting there. And if you're worried about turning 60, science says that's when many of us actually peak. I'm like, I don't feel like I'm peaking. I feel like I'm on the waning side. I think, but I know it's all attitude and mental, right? It's all in
waxing
your
or
head.
waning.
Is waxing getting bigger and waning's going south? I think I'm going south. But a new study finds overall psychological functioning peaks between 55 and 60. So that's where we both are.
We're about to peak psychologically?
Yeah. Physical strength declines after the mid-20s.
Yeah.
Intelligence, personality, emotional stability, and decision-making continue improving. Some well into our 70s and 80s. These strengths support better judgment and leadership, explaining why many top roles are held by people in midlife. Well, it's just with age comes wisdom, right? And I think you get less concerned about being a people pleaser as you get a little older, right?
Some people, yeah. I think that's true.
Some.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I just thought I'd share.
That's good, babe. The statistics that really bum me out, and I get a lot of these too in social media, are the ones
we're in that algorithm now, honey.
Yeah, they're the ones that say, are you 50 or are you 55? Do you realize you have, you've completed
17 weekends left to live.
You've completed 67% of your life on average. And I'm like, what? Why are you giving me that?
I love the ones. By the time your kids graduate high school, you've already spent 98% of the time you're ever going to have with them. And I'm like, oh my God, everybody's so depressing.
Some of that stuff it's hard to think about. You don't want to think about it. I got something funny to think about though.
What?
The Dillster, Dylan.
Our 13-year-old son.
Our 13-year-old. He was in rare form the other night. Sometimes Dill, he's very funny. Dylan is very funny.
He can be.
He can be very funny. And we had quite a weekend. We were very busy with sports and all kinds of stuff. But I jotted down just 3 things that he said that just kind of made me chuckle. Just he's a 13-year-old, so young teenager stuff. So we went to go get something to eat at, I think we were at Buffalo Wild Wings.
A big player.
Big player in the Evans family.
Chili's.
Big player.
Panda Express.
King Buffet. Jack in the Crack.
Man.
Oh, God.
I've just stopped buying food to keep in the house because I'll buy it and they're like, Jack.
We eat a lot of Jack in the Crack.
Yeah.
So Dylan and I are just sitting there eating our wings at like 2:30 in the afternoon because of his games, you know. It's like, he's like, Dad, no one's in here. And I said, well, it's because we're not
the lunch rush.
Yeah, we're not eating lunch and we're not eating dinner. We're kind of like literally the only two people in the restaurant. So we're just, you know, eating and talking, and he's looking at the TVs and stuff. And he sees an advertisement for a Buffalo Wild Wings salted caramel espresso martini.
Oh.
Yeah. So he's kind of looking at this picture and he goes, hey, Dad, see that picture of that salted caramel espresso martini? And I turned around and said, yeah. He goes, that looks like a headache. How does he know?
I don't know.
What does that mean?
Well, I mean, looks like a hangover, but how would he know? I swear I haven't said anything.
That looks
I swear I haven't said anything around.
That looks like a headache. I thought that was pretty interesting. So we are watching the Lakers game, and the Lakers are playing. I forget who they were playing. Oh, they're Celtics. They're playing the Celtics. And Luka Doncic, remember he used to play for the Mavericks?
Yes.
He got traded to the Lakers.
Yeah, we're still hating that.
We're still big Lakers fans, but we were watching the Lakers. And
Mavericks fans, you mean?
We're big Mavericks fans. Yeah, and we love Luka.
Yeah.
Yeah. Did I say Lakers
you
fans?
Said we're still big Lakers fans.
I'm a big Luka fan.
Yeah.
Not a Lakers fan.
No.
I'm a Luka fan because I'm a Mavericks fan.
Because it's not his fault. He didn't want to go.
Right. So anyway, we're watching Luka, and Luka, we love Luka, but Luka can't play defense. I mean, the dude he scores the basketball. He can score, he can shoot, he can do all those things. He can't play any defense. It's like a typical European player. They just don't play defense.
Oh.
Dirk never played defense. I mean, they just don't play defense.
I wasn't aware.
Yeah. So anyway, he's guarding somebody, and the guy, he does like the Olay defense. He goes right by him and scores. And I say to Dylan, Dylan, I love Luka, but man, he can play no defense. Dylan. Yeah, I know. Kelly Raspberry could have played better defense than that.
All right. See, now, this is a big player as well in our family. Whenever anybody makes a horrible play, whether it be on the football field, on a basketball field, on a baseball diamond, Kelly Raspberry could have blocked that. So I am the barometer for sucky athleticism.
No.
Kelly Raspberry could have done that. Nonstop.
Not necessarily.
Every game we watch, Kelly Raspberry could have done something better than that bozo athlete.
No. The classic example is when you're watching football and they open up a gigantic hole for the running back, and the running back runs through the hole.
Kelly Raspberry
could have run through that hole.
Yeah.
Right.
And I'm like, am I supposed to be flattered? Is that a compliment? I don't think so.
So we had that one. And then we're sitting around, and then he wants to rank the gassiest people in our household.
Oh my goodness.
He goes, hey, Dad, who do you think? And Cole was part of this one.
How does this even, were y'all having a toot-a-thon? And it just like, why would that even come up?
So we ranked from most gassy to least gassy in our household. May I present the results?
I better be at the bottom of that list.
Number 1 was Dylan himself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, y'all.
Dylan,
At least he recognizes.
He recognizes game when he sees game. And
why is he so gassy? His body just processes food in a different way.
Yeah, but Cole tells me he's up there all the time. Just all the time. So Dylan even acknowledged, he's like, yeah, it's probably me. Yeah. Then we agreed that number 2.
Dad. You're number 2.
I was number 2. Yeah. A lot of it goes back to that time we were at Epcot. We were in the hotel room after the fish and chips at Epcot. And I just pretty much cleared the hotel room out. They keep reminding me of that episode.
Yeah, it was that traumatic.
And really, I'm okay most of the time. It was just that time when I had a problem.
Okay, whose benefit are you saying that? For whose benefit?
So number 3, now we have 3 people left. We have you, Cole, and Emma Kelly.
Right.
Number 3, it was determined Emma Kelly would be number 3.
I've never really noticed her passing gas.
The boys say she burps a lot.
Okay, yeah, because we were thinking of 2. So
Yeah.
burp a lot?
Yeah,
Okay.
a lot of burping.
Okay.
The burping gets her from being last to being kind of in the mid pack.
All right.
Okay.
I'll accept that. Because
Okay.
I've been saying I don't picture him. I don't recall her tooting a lot.
So we got 2 people left. Who is going to be 5th and who's going to be the least gassy?
I know what it better be.
Number 5, Kelly Raspberry Evans.
No.
Kelly Raspberry Evans at number 5.
Y'all did that for comedic purposes.
No.
What is your basis?
Here was our basis and here was our justification. I told the boys, you may not have heard Kelly.
You're telling them toot stories of mine?
Sure. I said, not graphically. I said, you may not have heard Kelly because she doesn't really around the house. She really doesn't.
I really don't.
But guys, I have.
And did you tell them I was very sick at the time?
And now here's the deal. I told Cole,
Sick.
I said, Dill, have you ever heard Cole? And he goes, no, I don't really haven't. And I said, I haven't either.
So that was the basis.
For being a teenage boy, Cole he's like a turtle. He is watertight.
What does that mean?
He's watertight.
What does that mean?
Like nothing goes in or out. It's just, he's watertight.
Okay. I don't know how I feel about that.
So it's you and then Cole is the last.
Only because you've heard me.
So
in our 10 years together, you've heard me like twice. Be honest.
Well, that's false.
No,
that's false.
That can't.
That
be.
is so false.
No,
that is.
And you can't
false.
count the first time because I was in the bathroom. That doesn't count when you are. The first time was horrifying. It's always horrifying, ladies, the first time, but it happens eventually. We're in a very small Airbnb, VRBO, whatever. The bathroom is one of those echoey tile everywhere in the house, the bedroom, the bathroom right there. I'm doing my little tinkle and it was very delicate and ladylike, but due to the fact that it was a confined quarters, it resonated a little bit.
We call that reverberation.
I don't think I've ever talked about it on this podcast before, but one day I was walking past the windows going upstairs and I noticed this greasy cooking smell. You know what I mean? It turns out it was our blinds. Something about the sun was breaking them down over the years. And who knows how long they were there before we bought our house. We needed new blinds bad, and that's what led me to 3-day blinds. I absolutely loved how easy they made the whole process. They send a professionally trained design consultant to your home. It's a free, no obligation, same-day quote. And they've got thousands of options to fit any budget and style. It's not just blinds. They've got shades, shutters, drapery too. 3-day Blinds even has those motorized smart blinds that work with Alexa. Those are so cool. They take all the measurements. They handle the installation too. And it's perfect because I'm not handy. And what a difference it's made. This is an upgrade that makes your whole house feel refreshed and polished without having to do a big renovation. Right now, get quality window treatments that fit your budget with 3-day Blinds. Head to 3dayblinds.com/sandwich for their buy one, get one 50% off deal on custom blinds, shades, and drapery. For a free, no charge, no obligation consultation, just head to dayblinds.com/sandwich. One last time, that's buy one, get one 50% off when you head to the 3dayblinds.com/sandwich. Now that I've reached a certain age, I realize how much my sleep affects me and everybody around me. It affects my energy, my mood, my patience. And I've also learned that I don't need to waste a lot on fancy sleep gadgets because one of the best things I've done is upgrade to Boll and Branch sheets. I noticed the difference from night one. They are incredibly soft, so breathable. It's because Boll and Branch's sheets are made with 100% organic cotton that's woven specifically for airflow. Now I don't wake up feeling hot with sheets sticking to my legs anymore. My sheets keep me cool and comfortable all night long. And they've actually gotten softer with every wash. They even did a survey of their customers. 94% of them said the same thing. I love my Boll and Branch sheets, and honestly, I can't imagine ever going back to any other bedding. Sleep cooler this summer with Boll and Branch during their annual summer event. For a limited time, get 20% off site-wide at bollandbranch.com/sandwich with code SANDWICH. That's Boll and Branch, BOLLAND, branch.com/sandwich. Code SANDWICH to take 20% off. bollandbranch.com/sandwich, code SANDWICH. Exclusions apply. I think everybody's had that moment where they say, I should start my own business. Now, maybe you've got an amazing hot sauce recipe, or you've gotten really great at making candles or jewelry, and all your friends keep telling you you should sell that stuff. Well, what's stopping you? If you've been sitting on a business idea, Shopify makes it easy to make it happen. Everything you need to start selling is included and ready from day one. When your first customer is ready to buy, Shopify checkout helps more people actually complete the purchase. And when they come back, their information's already saved. So checkout is quick and easy. One tap and they're done. Shopify handles all the technical stuff too, the setup and checkout, so you can spend your time growing your business and doing what you actually love. It's no wonder Shopify powers millions of businesses around the world, from household names like Mattel and Gymshark to small businesses just getting started like yours. With Shopify, nothing stands between your idea and a real business, so go make it one. Start your free trial at shopify.com/sandwich. That's shopify.com/sandwich. One more time, shopify.com/sandwich. You humiliated me and mocked me, made me feel lesser than.
No.
Well, that's the first time, and that was horrifying.
Yeah.
The only other time I can remember is when I was sick on your couch. I was so, or was I staying? Oh, I was sick. No,
New Year's Eve?
I was sick. I went from the couch to the kitchen area, but I remember at one point I was like, I was like, I don't even care.
Oh, you were.
I said, I don't even care.
You were doing one
I was
with
so sick.
You were doing one with every step.
Yeah, I was so sick. It wasn't like that. He's lying. That's a lie. But name a third, Mister. Oh, name a third. Those are two that I can remember.
Well, then 2-0, Cole.
But still, you were just like, whoa, whoa, whoa.
What did I do?
2 in 10 years.
What did I do?
2 in 10 years is a great track record. That's great.
So there you go. There is the list of the gassiest people in the Evans household. And you know what, though? We should probably put Zoe above Emma Kelly.
Y'all, Zoe. Our dog, Zoe.
Yeah.
It's so bad she shocks herself.
Oh.
Every time we'll be just sitting there. You can't hear it. They're silent but deadly. She will jump up and run and like walk around and sniff herself. And she's like horrified. It's so bad.
Yeah.
It's really cute, but it's so bad.
She has to move herself.
It's bad. And she even recognizes it. It horrifies her.
She was where were you a while? You might have been out of town or something. I was here in the office a lot, and she was up here on this chair right here next to me, and she'd be up here curled in her little ball, and I just hear just a real little one, and then all of a sudden she like starts sniffing around. She gets up and leaves the room.
I'm not gonna say
gets up and leaves the room. I'm like, Zoe, what are you doing? I'm like, stop it.
Pretty funny.
Put you in your crate.
All right. Then I got bumped down another notch thanks to Zoe.
There you go, babe. People love lists.
They do. The Tootie list.
Yes.
Did you say you had letters or something?
I didn't say we have letters, but
got emails or something.
I
don't know what that is.
I have a letter. This is a long letter. That's why this one has lingered and it didn't make it in the.
Can you self-edit it?
Well, we can do it. This might be
it's long.
Yeah, it is long. So let me review just very quickly. Yeah, this is
that's a secret, because I've worked with the Kid Craddock morning show
nationally syndicated
for years and years, and I know people want to tell every detail of their story, because they feel like, you need to have all the information. But when you see a letter come in and it's page after page, I'm sorry, that gets put, it's just a tip. I'm not trying to be mean. I'm just telling you the truth. When you've got a bunch of stuff coming in, those long letters get bumped down in priority. So keep it short and sweet when you can. That's just a tip moving forward.
This first letter is from Shanae. Subject, 2025 can kick rocks.
Yeah.
Hi, Kelly and Alan.
Hi.
Yes, I said Kelly first because I have listened to her and kids since high school in the late 1990s, not 1800s. You can say my name, just say it right. Like Sinead O'Connor minus the D and O'Connor.
There you go, Shanae.
I said it right.
You did. Good for you.
Shanae. I said it right. First, I would like to say Palo Duro Canyon is beautiful and worth visiting. We've talked about how
a road trip.
I might want to do a road trip there. We might want to do a road trip there. I'd like to see that. Don't go in the heat of the summer because it's miserable. They have to send helicopters down to get people who think they don't need to drink water while hiking 2 miles to the lighthouse. If y'all ever do come to Armadillo to see the canyon and stay, not just say nice things about it, Alan, I would love to meet y'all.
Okay.
Say not nice things about it. Have I said not nice things about Armadillo? I don't think I've said not nice things about Armadillo. I don't think I have. It's flat. That's a West Texas town. I went to school in Lubbock. It's flat. The one I took a little issue with was Midland. Midland was rough.
How so?
It's a blue collar town, and you could tell. I mean, it is all business. And remember, I told you the story. I stayed at that hotel and I went to breakfast, and those they look like kids, but they were big guys. They were up at 5:30, 6 in the morning, and they had all their gear on. They were cramming down breakfast, and they were going to go work in the oil fields.
Yeah.
And they all stayed in those little trailers.
Yeah.
Remember that?
Yeah.
And it was just, as far as I could see, it was oil stuff. It was just a tough town.
Yeah.
Midland. Well, I'm thankful for Midland.
Yes.
We need oil. But
where you go to become a man is Midland, Texas.
Well, yeah, probably. So here's my 2025 story. Hopefully it will be a PSA for women. On January 15th, I go to my female doctor appointment and get my yearly mammogram. I get the call the next day saying they saw something, probably just a lymph node, but I need to get an ultrasound. Luckily, they said that because I'm in the medical field and a worrier. The next week, I get an ultrasound and biopsy. January 23rd, I'm told I have breast cancer. 45 years old, no family history, but I have cancer. It was hormone positive and small. I'm sure for being on birth control for 25 years.
Ooh.
I chose to have a double mastectomy because I know I would always be worried about it coming back. I had that surgery April 2nd. I was only supposed to be in the hospital one night, but I ended up staying 3 nights. I was going to get implants at the same time, but there was an issue, so I had to get tissue expanders first. Imagine having Tupperware bowls on your chest that they put saline in every couple of weeks.
I bet that was painful.
Kelly was talking about the depression. I felt that. The first time I saw myself naked when I went to wash my hair, I laid on the floor crying. I'm 45, never been married, and I live alone with my cat. Why am I going through all this? I got my first colonoscopy in June. I had my implants put in July. I never wanted implants until I had all my breast tissue taken out. Then I got my uterus and ovaries taken out in November.
Oh my goodness, girl.
Since the ovaries are the main source of estrogen, I'm now on hormone blockers for 10 years. Luckily, I did not need chemo since we caught it early. I stopped asking what else can happen because a week after my hysterectomy, I got 2 blood clots in my arm. Then 2 weeks later, I had a withdrawal from the medicine that Walgreens didn't fill on time. So I was projectile vomiting on my 46th birthday.
Oh my gosh.
I have many doctor's appointments of different doctors feeling me up every few months, but I am alive and I'm cancer free.
Well, hallelujah for that. 2026 has to be better.
Needless to say, I was so excited to see 2025 in the rearview mirror. I tell my story because I want to remind women to get their mammograms every year once you turn 40. Had I waited another year, who knows what I would be dealing with now? I hope all of our 2026s are so much better. I'm sorry this letter was so long, but I love y'all.
Well, that was a good long letter.
That was
all necessary information.
Yes, it was. Shanae.
You butchered it at the end.
I butchered it at the end. Shanae. I'm sorry,
I'm
Shanae.
so glad you're still here with us.
Boy,
That's an
I am
amazing
too.
story.
That is an amazing
And I
story.
hope, we're just barely into, man, can you believe it's already March, basically? Can you believe? I'm ready to start Christmas shopping already. Just kidding. But I'm kidding. No, but I'm just saying, it's just hopefully it is going better. 2025 was sucky for us too, but not for health reasons, thankfully, but just for other reasons. So far so good in 2026, wouldn't you say?
How are the New Year's resolutions going?
A couple of mine are doing pretty well. I'm working. I'm kind of late. I was gonna start journaling. I haven't really been doing that very much. Learning a Bible verse every month. I'm on that. I'm working on my second one this month. What else was on my list? I forget. I have to get my list out. You put me on the spot. I don't know.
I'm doing okay with mine. I've been working with Kristen, our friend, our trainer. She lives in Florida, so I work with her virtually. But I'm not really too focused on my weight as I am inches. Yeah.
Not the numbers.
Not the numbers, really. I'm a fine weight. I'm a pretty healthy weight, is what Kristen told me. In fact, she said I've been weights where I didn't have enough weight. And she said, I think the weight you're at now is a pretty good weight for you. So now we're just focusing on inches. I lost an inch around my stomach, so I was really happy about that. But I've been trying really hard, but it's very small, slow, incremental change. So you just got to stick with it,
Well, it's hard, because I went through like bad menopause weight gain, and I've lost weight, and nobody notices. So that's been really hard for me. But what I've noticed is because as your body ages, it changes shape. And so my weight now is what I weighed 10 years ago, but I'm bigger now than I was 10 years ago because my body shape's changing. As you get older, your body shape changes some. So the same weight I am now looks different on my body that it did 10, 20 years ago. So it's just been, it's a little discouraging when you like, I don't know, a lot of people too, because people are so scared of triggering somebody. Like, so if you notice somebody gains a lot of weight or loses a lot of weight, you don't say anything. So people just say nothing because they're afraid it might be for a negative reason. So maybe that's what it is. I don't know. But that's kind of frustrating on my end of it. But I'm glad you lost an inch.
Yeah.
I had to go to the seamstress today and take some pants. I said, I need these pants taken up. I don't want to go buy new pants. So that was kind of fun.
Story of my life.
What?
Losing inches.
Yeah. And then I shrunk a half an inch, I'm not 5'9.5" anymore. I'm 5'9".
Wow.
Yeah.
But for some people, weight is a big deal. And I have a buddy who he sent me a text the other day and he said, dude, since you've kind of been with me from the beginning when I started this, he goes, I started at 340. He said, I'm at 189.
That's amazing. We haven't seen him since he started. So
I've seen pictures. I'm like, dude,
that's not in person.
It's crazy. I said,
I'm sure people notice that.
I said, you weigh less than I do now, which is amazing. That's awesome. But 340 is a big guy.
Yeah.
So to go from that to 189, I mean, that's 150 pounds.
He probably added a few years to his life doing that.
Can you imagine though, like carrying another
person,
150 pounds around? That's a lot of weight.
Yeah.
That is a lot of weight. I remember when in the day, we were doing our big weight loss thing. Well, that was a long time ago before COVID. And we both lost about 25 pounds.
I lost 24.
And I went to the grocery store. Remember we did a little photo thing, and I picked up a brisket and it was 25 pounds. Remember how big that freaking brisket was? Mm-hmm. It's like, this was like attached to me. Like, how did I lose all this?
It's amazing. It's like when Oprah rolled out that barrel of butter or lard. Remember when she lost all that weight? She brought that wagon of lard out.
Ew. She did?
She did, yeah.
Wow.
Anyway, we got down a rabbit hole there.
Yeah, down the bunny hole there. All right, babe. Well, we'll save some stuff to talk about next time. Spring break is approaching, and I think we have some spring break plans. We're going to have people all over the place. Maybe we'll just talk about that next time.
Maybe.
We'll tease that for next time.
Maybe.
Anything else we wanted to touch on?
No, there's not really a lot going on right now. Just
wow.
I mean, there's really not. Which my friend the other day, she's at the height of like she's got so much transition going on in her life. She's got to get her house on the market, going through divorce and all that stuff. I said, girl, I promise you, one day you're going to be bored. One day you're going to be bored again, and everything's going to be boring, and nothing's happening, and you're going to be really thankful for those days because when you're in the height of going through all the drama and the stress, you got to learn to appreciate the days when there's nothing going on. Appreciate those days too.
Oh, a couple of quick hits here. Prayers to our friend Susan. We mention her on the podcast a lot because she's a good friend of ours. Susan and Craig.
Mm-hmm.
They were in Montana right now, and they're going to stay there for a couple of days.
They're celebrating their wedding anniversary, and they love to ski. So they went skiing.
They love to ski. Problem is, Susan crashed, and it was a bad crash. And she is awake and okay. She just broke her leg.
She broke her fibula and tibia.
Yes. So she sent us a picture, and she's got that halo thing that Lindsey Vonn had.
Yeah, it's bad.
It's a bad deal.
She had one surgery, and now they just got to get her home.
Yeah.
And then she's going to have the major surgery.
Oh,
she hasn't even had that yet.
That really sucks.
So you know what that means? Food train.
Food train.
That's what we do. We make a food train.
Susan, Craig, we are sorry. We heard that. We were like, oh man, that sucks. So
I know. I hate that.
We were really sorry about that. But you'll be on the mend soon and on the rebound. Craig will be on the rebound with the Metaside, and hope you're okay.
Yeah, I hope they get home safe. That's got to be a nightmare, getting home on a plane with that big contraption on. I don't know how they're going to work that out. Do you think they have pity on them and go ahead and put them up in first class without having to pay for it? Or do you have to pay for that? I guess to make sure I don't know how that works.
I'm not sure, babe.
But I guess with all the planes coming out of ski resorts and stuff, they see this a lot.
Yeah.
Right.
I'm sure.
Yeah, I'm sure. So I'm sure they've got it figured out for every scenario.
Yeah, it's like, I mentioned a few years ago up in Sturgis, a lot of broken legs up there too, because the guys, older fellas, put their foot down and can't hold the bike up and they end up breaking a leg or something. That's why those nurses travel around. I wonder if they have traveling nurses that go to the ski resorts, or they just have hospitals there.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Sturgis is out in the middle of nowhere, so you gotta have traveling nurses. Okay. All right, babe.
We're just talking to be talking now.
We're just talking to be talking. You got anything else?
No, I'm good.
All right. Well,
I'm going to go let the dogs out. Little Tootie, Zoe, and Larry out.
So we thought Zoe should be on the list above Emma Kelly.
Right. Emma Kelly will be happy to hear that.
All right, babe. Well, I love you desperately.
I love you.
I love our listeners desperately.
I love y'all.
Oh, I love the Olympics desperately. We finished second in the gold medals. We did great. It was an awesome Olympics. Fun to watch.
The most gold medals or something we've ever won.
Go Team USA. Hockey, Alyssa Liu. Amazing. It was really fun to watch this year. The Americans did great. So proud to watch. And
I wonder how we'll feel about the Summer Olympics in a couple of years.
It's going to be in LA.
I know. And they had that big, right after the flame was extinguished, they did the big California Dreamin' with Kate Hudson. Yeah. And I got teary-eyed. They had a lot of the athletes that are going to be participating in those games. So that was really fun to watch. So, yeah.
God, I know we're trying to sign off, but you're getting old when you can remember the last time the Olympics were in LA in '84. That's Mary Lou Retton. Remember? Carl Lewis. Remember the Summer Games? That was a long time ago.
I remember the Atlanta games. That was a nightmare with the bombing.
Oh, yeah. Atlanta, yeah. I can't remember if it was LA or Atlanta where Muhammad Ali.
That was Atlanta.
Was it Atlanta? And he had the flame. Remember that? And he had his Parkinson's and he was shaking, holding the flame.
Yeah.
And then the archer took the flame. Remember that? He took the arrow and put it on Muhammad Ali's torch. And then he shot it up there onto the. You remember that? That was.
They've done that more than once because I seem to remember they did that in. They did that in Italy or France. I don't remember. Anyway. Again, we just can't say goodbye.
We love the Olympics desperately and Team USA desperately. And I am sure we will podcast again real soon. And in the immortal words of the great Keanu Reeves, life is good when you have a good sandwich.